Alright. I've been doing 10 minutes. My apologies about earlier. I'll be back tonight again. I was asleep. I was up for 2 days, pretty much. I had to do all this show, so once I'm committed to something, it is quiet. Once I'm committed, I gotta make it happen. Like few things that don't really make sense to me. In this case, it's one, it's the energy that people keep having for these people, right? They have the same energy. They got different energies for some of them. I feel like everybody should get treated the same way, but right now we're living in an era that if you got money or whatever, motherfuckers jumping on the dick, whatever it is. Like, it's quiet, come on. Yeah, I feel we're not being fair nowadays. We choosing, pick and choose who we get as energy to, or who we believe, or whatever the case is. Come on, man. I'm trying to do this real quick so I can get out of here. What you call that? Yeah, we pick and choose who we have the same energy with, and a lot of things not making sense. One one thing, at least in his, I'm gonna say two things. One is gonna benefit him, one is not. This is the bullshit y'all people want to talk about, so this is what I'm talking about it. You guys, the feds don't. Since when the feds started giving a fuck about anybody? They use these cases to move up in the world, and they keep moving on. We make them money, we make them rich, and they move on. They don't care about nobody else. Like gotta, what I'm saying? It makes no sense to them. But to them, they don't give a fuck. So, I was saying, one second. Sorry about that. Gotta make this shit quick. I'm gonna talk about this shit again tonight, but for now, I'm just gonna make it quick. Alright, yeah. So, yeah. Feds don't give a fuck about y'all. Listen, the feds don't give a fuck about y'all at all, about nobody. It doesn't matter whether you told or not. They don't care about that shit. They'll expose that shit, especially if they don't like you. So that's how this people is. Sorry, y'all hear my studio working next door too. Yeah, but they don't give a fuck about nobody. At the end of the day, it's whatever. They move up in the world, and whatever happens with you happens with you, whether you get out early or not. That's one thing. So they could be saying this to fuck with him, right? Throw him under the bus. Fuck it. because he didn't cooperate, right? Which I don't see that's being the case, because his name is attached too much to certain things that it would have never happened if it wasn't for him. So that's one. Two, you do 85% of your time when you're in the feds, which it will be 24 and a half years, which is his 30-year sentence, and it's almost 29 years with the 35-year sentence. Trust me, I got family members that doing time in the feds right now, and I got family members that been in the feds and went through the same process as him, and they gave him, I think it was, they gave him 10 years. Right, out of 10 years, he did 7.5. That's 85% of the time. That's how much time he ended up doing. And that was nowhere near what he was selling. Like, nowhere near. If anything, it was supposed to be a robbery, that they was going to rob him and sell him a fake brick and, whatever. They sold him like 60 grand. So anyway, 7 years they ended up doing 87 months. So, yeah, that's how the Fed works, he got a reduced sentence somehow, and I can only imagine. But again, like I said, some things happen that it had to be either him knowingly or probably got bamboozled into it, But I'm waiting on some more things that I'm looking at. I wrote some things down too that I was looking at, so I didn't go on right away. Yeah. Yeah, they don't care about you though. They'll throw you out there to the wolves and that's it. Number two, now here's the thing. This was fishy to me about all the artists that was on that flyer, because a lot of them, some of them already, their name is starting to look fucked up, so they started pulling back, like, and that's what's funny to me about it. Like, there's more to it. There's obviously that's coming out little by little, and I'm pretty sure my documentary is gonna show a lot more clearer of what it is, But 50 had to know all this already before. 50 played chess with you. Trust me, he's not just gonna go into business with you and without knowing the pros and cons that comes with it. He's very smart when it comes to that. So I'm sure he knew about this already, and and he went. It's a money deal. It's business. At the end of the day, nowadays none of that matters. You just got to keep the same energy all the way around, because some guys you crucify them and then others you don't. So right there is like, I don't know, like I don't understand it. It's offensive to me. Like I said, I got family members that's going through it. I got friends that's doing life right now. Just because they stuck to the to the G code. And the last case that I can remember that was this big and the person didn't fold at all and died in jail was John Gotti. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the last person I remember. It's just like, it seems like everybody from there this way, it's like it ain't too many of them that remain solid, That's why it's one person that I don't condone. None that I condone. I didn't agree with what he did, but at the end of the day, Gangsta Williams, he kept the gully. He kept the gully. He did. He stood on business. He's like, yeah, I said it. Yeah, I did what I did, and that's how I came home. So nobody's saying really too much about it, and some of them are, but not everybody. Some people know who to do it to, and that's what I don't like about people. Y'all pick and choose who and who's not to to be trusted, and when they're not to be trusted, when they know they no longer beneficial to you or whatever it is that they come with, So y'all pick and choose too much with that, you know. I think it should be we should accept that the era is over. This is the new norm. You're gonna see this shit a lot more. And if you're gonna crucify one, crucify them all. If you're not gonna crucify, then you shut the fuck up and let it be what it is. Cause we gonna keep looking like fools. 1 minute the family, 1 minute this, 1 minute. Cause it's like you bouncing back and forward. It's like you playing tennis with them. Like, this makes sense. This don't. This makes sense. This don't. This don't. So there is laws that's been coming in the fact that that helps people get out of jail. They do got those, but like I said, them DAs and them, they don't care about y'all at all. Like at all, they don't care. They can care less if you cooperated, if you didn't, and even sometimes if you didn't, they'll come and throw you under the bus. They'll still put your name out there, like So it's like it's hard to believe nowadays which make it scary to do even more like business. This is why I felt back from the streets and all that shit. Cause nowadays it's hard to trust people. You meet people and next thing you know, boom. They either that or they just some grimy people or they just don't give a fuck, So either way you look at it, it's like their name ain't good, or just because you know them from jail and you meet them in the streets and they two different people. I know in the state, everybody was a drug dealer. There was no crackheads. Meanwhile, you see their teeth all smoked out and everything and all. And I'm like, damn, nobody here's a drug addict. I'm doing a drug program because I got caught with drugs. And guns and bulletproof vests and stuff like that. And I'm looking around like, damn, where the fuck is the addicts at? No drug dealers. I mean, they're all drug dealers. Everybody's a big time drug dealer in there. And now in the feds is different. You're in there with niggas that's, really getting it out there. And that, got a reputation, got connections and all that. But regardless of the fact, the only thing that made me real curious about it is that, when his brother got picked up, you couldn't hear Meech. He was real quiet. It's like either you knew something that was going on there, or you were just playing it extra careful because them jail phones. Like they record them calls. That's just sometimes, but they got cell phones in there too. Like the COs be bringing the cell phones in there, so there's ways to communicate to make shit happen. You definitely can make shit happen from there. But yeah, man, this shit is getting crazy. Salute to the artists that fell back from doing that show. Even Rick Ross fell back from it. If nothing's wrong with Big Meech and 50 played dirty. He definitely played dirty. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? When he's out to get you, he's out to get you. And them two been having beef forever. So that was maybe Rick Ross playing all along, like just fuck everything up for him with Big Meech. Because that BMF show was I still haven't watched that show. But because I already know the story. I watched documentaries on it. So, but maybe that was his plan all along. Just fuck everything up, fuck his money up, and then that's it. And that's payback for 50. Because I saw something. I did a research, and I keep seeing that Meech made $5 million off of that show. So, but then again, you got Blue Da Vinci too. That's talking about him too. So. It's like you don't know who's what, and who you gotta talk to, and who to believe, because there's just mad too many emotions going on around amongst them, and they coming at each other and all that, and like I said, Some people I'm surprised about their actions and how they move. I was expecting them to go the other way, and then they surprised me. So, not surprised me because none surprise me no more from people. I'm honestly, I really don't. I don't get surprised by people. Like the ones the ones you least expect be the ones that come through a lot of times, and the ones that you think they're gonna rock out, they be the ones that throw you under the bus. So it's like you know who to believe. Um, but yeah, this is getting crazy. I'm watching more videos on this, and not just videos, doing research too on codes and reading paperwork and all that, and and we go from see where I go from there, see where I stand, and if I gotta speak on it, I speak on it. But this ain't something I want to get stuck on, at the end of the day. But you just gotta, man, keep that same energy, man. Like for everybody, at the end of the day, keep that same energy. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it. Stop favorites pick and choose who you gonna do that. Maybe it's out of fear, maybe what, but right now everybody abandon the shit. So that's something to look at right there. Everybody jumping shit now. Like, little baby ain't show up and 42 Dugs ain't show up. Obviously that's his artist, and then half of the roster didn't show up. And then Rick Ross, what happened to his arm? Like, did he get beat up? Or he just found a fucking Louis Vuitton sling for his arm, and he just wanted to rock it. But I don't know, man. This shit fishy, man. Too much fuck shit going on out there right now, and I'm trying to see what's up, though, But this is what everybody talking about right now, the positive shit ain't fucking getting nowhere. All the positive shit, it's a lot of positive shit that I did that nobody been interested on, I done broke nights here in a row, and just for content, just to do certain things, and and some of the stuff don't get the same reaction, but the gossip does, so. But I'm gonna speak on it from my end. I'm not gonna speak it the way everybody else is doing it, and playing safe, and and ignorant about it. There's some people that don't know nothing they talking about. Some of them saying shit that got nothing to do with the case, and they talking like they knowing it. So some of you guys out there, like there's other people that's gonna see this video just because of the title. But if I was you guys, go watch some just like 2-3 good documentaries on them on BMF. Just watch some documentaries and then watch their real interviews and that they did and how they operated, and the way they got caught up and everything that happened, and then how he got caught up again before, like 10 years ago. They was talking about this shit, like 2015, 2014. They was talking about this. They was saying, oh yeah, he's supposed to be coming home, and everybody was like, what? 10 years left at least, or something like that. But they got new things that 2055 you can put in, and for your lawyer, that he didn't represent you the right way and all that. And then you got some new laws now too that the judge could re-sentence you and give you a lower sentence. A judge, they're allowed to do that. They could do that, but you got to get it within a certain amount of time. So there's some laws that's changing, that's helping people. There's people I got that's doing life that I would love to see them to come home. And that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing this situation and how it's accepted, and the fact that they didn't tell. They kept it 100 doing life. My father, same way. He in there. Somebody told him, this year be 10 years he been in there. So this is kind of personal for me for that. This is why it's like it's like my third time speaking on it, and it's because of that, because I experienced this already. I'm going through this right now. You know what I'm saying? My father is there. I got my two of my friends in there. I got other people in there. So it's like 5, 6, 7 people that I send money to. We write each other emails in the feds. One of my guys just came home too, the same way they told on him and all that. So it's like I'm I've been around this shit for a long time to know what's what and how to read through bullshit sometimes. And we gotta use a lot of common sense on this shit too, and that's what I'm using. I'm using my common sense and what looks real and what's not. To me, I'm not gonna pick and choose. I don't got no horse in the race. I could get 3 fucks about it, but at the end of the day, if that's what happened, and 50 exposes him like he always do when people fuck him over, hey, I'm all in for it, So entertaining at the end of the day with that, Just, I like to see everybody else with the same energy, because when he came home, a lot of people knew about this and everybody signed up to go to that party and all that. And it was supposed to be because of a safety thing. But, man, you could have given him a private party, you know what I'm saying? If that was the case. So that shit don't make no sense either too. But I know one of my guys who just came out the feds, and that's what they did for him. They did a little private party somewhere else, not too many people, and I didn't make it because I had things to do. It was a last minute thing. It was snowing up here, so I didn't get to go over there to go see him. But I still got to go see him soon. I'm just waiting for him to finish with his family, and then I'm gonna go to the city and go see him. But yeah. This is where we at right now. So let's get real. I'm gonna come back in tonight later on. Again, apologize for last night. I was 2.5 days without sleep. And this is what I've been doing. I've been working, straight doing a lot of work. There's other things that I got in the mix that you guys don't see. And that I keep to myself. And yeah, and stop getting offended by them posts. So when I make posts, I stand on everything I say. And y'all know who you are. You put the initials there, so don't get offended by it. Well, unless you want to get offended, then maybe you got something, a guilty conscience or something. But I put the person's initials there, so he know who the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta take a good shower, be out the door. I gotta go pick up my grandson, and a few things I gotta do, and then I'm gonna come back home. But tonight when I get home, I'm gonna go live, and we're gonna do a few things and all that, and get this shit popping for real, though. You know what I'm saying? Those who got the other show, I sent in the donations and the sponsorships and all. I already sent them in, so y'all know who you are. Y'all know what to do with it. But yeah, y'all be easy. Y'all have a good day. I see y'all later. It looks nice. It's cold as fuck up here in Pennsylvania, but it looks, the clouds is real nice and pretty. So I'm about to go have a good day. Let me go picking up both of my grandsons. So I gotta cut one of their hairs and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little long day, but tonight I will be getting back on this shit. So, and I gotta record music too. So yeah, I got a long day ahead of it too. And again, I'm slept a little bit. Y'all watch me sleep. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all be easy. I talk to y'all.